Good morning everyone. It is Sunday the 7th of March and I'm still on a mission to try and work out how I can be more organised and more focused and track progress on the various projects and kind of regular things we have scheduled in. Still can't talk because of my dental aligners. Anyway, I'm going to the stationery shop to see if I can find a notebook that's going to be most suitable for bullet journaling. And I've bought Ryder Carroll's book, who is the kind of originator of the method, so I thought I'd study it from the horse's mouth, as it were. But although I've got a new journal that I could use, I think I'm going to find one that's a bit more suitable. It doesn't have such wide lines and maybe has dots instead. That seems to be what people use. Hi again. So I think I managed to find a journal that is going to work really well. The one that I had quite kind of wide lines. I managed to get this one. So it's got nice narrow lines. You can't really see that on here. But anyway, it's got a nice kind of green bit there, green bit of elastic. And this is the book that I ordered. So it's by Ryder Carroll, who came up with the concept of bullet journaling. And I would really recommend, as I mentioned, going to the horse's mouth, because he put so many years into developing this system, and other people have got sort of quite creative videos and blogs and all that kind of thing on it and how they've made it their own. But then other people are also marketing and selling printed layouts, and I think that's really unfair on Ryder, since he put so many years research into it. But anyway, that's another topic. So I spent this week kind of working out how I want to lay it out, and I've gone with his recommendation of having an index for the first couple of pages. I realised afterwards he says have it for the first 4, and you number the pages, and then you map out your kind of future log on the next 4 pages. So I've split it into 3 on each page, starting with March, and again number the pages, and then you do your monthly log. So I've numbered the days of the month and the days of the week, and I think this is just going to be a kind of overview. I'll just show you what I'm doing as I do it. But this concept, this is something that I've made my own. This is what I've been doing this week, so I've copied it into this journal, and it's actually getting an overview of the whole week. So I've jotted down my tasks, and in the bullet journal concept, you have bullets for tasks, circles for events, and a dash if it's like a thought or an insight or something that you just want to take note of. So I think for a weekly overview, I'm just going to stick to actions and events. And then the next thing that he talks about, which I haven't actually put pen to paper in this special journal yet, but I've jotted it down in this rough old book, and it's a rapid log. So I've literally written down all the different kind of things, insights, thoughts that are more like a rapid summary of my massive kind of stream of consciousness that I put in my diary every morning. Because there are so many stories in this. This is not just a method. There's lots of kind of testimonials of how it's really helped people, because you can, as it says here, track your past, order your present, and plan your future. You can really quickly find references to things that have happened or how you felt in the past because of your rapid log. And I so often think, why am I wasting my time writing all my feelings and thoughts in this journal? And it's such a mission to then read it all and think, oh yes, 3 weeks ago on Wednesday I felt this, or 6 months ago I felt this. And one of the things that he stresses is if you note things down, you very often don't remember stuff that was very important and important enough for you to note down until you look back on it and you think, oh yes. So I think that's going to be really useful, and you can join me on this journey and I'll let you know how useful it is. I think it's going to be useful. What was the other thing I was going to tell you? Oh yes, and then you have pages called collections where you write down other lists of things, and it means everything is in the one workbook, because I've got like all these different spreadsheets and notebooks, and I've got a few notebooks that are bought trying to organise things. I bought about 4 different ones with these little tabs, and I filled in like the first 2 pages of each tab, and then I've never filled it in again. It just didn't really work for me. I've just been really looking for a system that works, so I think this system is going to work. And I'm going to keep in here things like, as I was saying, the 3 pillars, so lists of things that are our routine things, we're staying on top of stuff, lists of tasks that are part of projects, which is the 2nd pillar, and then the issues log, which is the 3rd pillar, and there's just loads of other things as well. I think last time I made a video, I might have said I think there's a 4th pillar. Anyway, if I didn't, I do. I think there's a 4th pillar, which is like challenges or missions or a quest. So they don't quite fit into kind of things that you do to stay on top. They don't quite fit into projects that have an end point that you've got to stay on target for. They're just more of a kind of, I don't know, mastering a skill or overcoming something. So one of them, for example, is jazz piano. As you know, I am a jazz musician, but that's just kind of a hobby at the moment while I'm really focused on my job, and I really want to master jazz piano, and then I'll be able to do gigs where I'm singing and playing, or just even do it just for fun. I'm not even that bothered about doing gigs, I just really want to master it. And so I can just keep a log of the different tunes and standards that I really want to nail, and kind of have that as a target. And also in the kind of, you know, task logging, I can stay on track with that and say, right, I want to practice the piano each day, and just write that down as the task. And yeah, just kind of make sure I schedule things in. And another really encouraging thing is when this book first arrived on Tuesday, I ordered it on Monday, it arrived on Tuesday, I opened it up and there was a whole section on, not a whole section, but a whole like testimonial by a lady who was married to a pastor or something, and she had her own career, so they were both very, very busy and struggled to find time to invest in their relationship, which is something we've always struggled to do because we're all so busy. And now we've got Darcy staying with us as well. So, and also I think I mentioned that we have started going ballroom dancing, which is so fun, and we had a date night when we went dancing. Of course we can't do that now. So all the more reason to work hard at scheduling stuff in. So another list could be fun stuff. So at the moment, fun stuff for me is baking sourdough bread and doing my dad's garden, although we've already had an offer on the house, so I'm not going to be able to do that for much longer, but it will be good to close that kind of phase in our lives. And Ben mentioned the other day that a fun thing to do that we could schedule in while things are still locked down is go for a drive and watch the sunset. So he has to finish work early because they lock everything up. He used to stay late and prepare for lessons and that kind of thing, and he's not doing that at the moment. And he was really busy doing something yesterday, and when Darcy was feeling a bit kind of demotivated to do anything, I said, let's go out and watch the sunset. And we saw the most amazing sunset yesterday. So just little things like that, just, you know, schedule fun into the day. I feel like I've been rapid fire, rambling, stream of consciousness. Hopefully this is reasonably well constructed and you can get something out of this. And I'll keep you posted as to how bullet journaling is going. Talk to you later. Hello everybody. I'm trying to find some good lighting here as the sun's going down. I keep making excuses for not having uploaded, but I did do a bit more video footage like a week and a half ago, and I can't bear to upload it because I look 100. So, and the reason I'm looking a bit peaky at the moment is I had my COVID vaccine and I have felt rubbish since then. Just felt really wiped out. I had the AstraZeneca one, and Ben had it the week before and was absolutely fine. And then in the evening, I started to feel a bit strange. And then the next day I was just wiped out. And I did do some video footage that morning, but looking back at the footage, I just think I just look so grey and ill. I can't upload it. And what I was updating you with, and I'll try and do it again, because actually what I said was pretty good. I'm just reaching over for my bullet journals, yes. Was that the bullet journaling is actually going really well. And I've actually got 2 bullet journals on the go. I've got that little thin one that I use for work, and then like a nice kind of one that will be kind of for posterity, for life and our life plans. And the things that I'm finding working really well are the rapid logging, just because of the way you can note things down. So you just put the date and then dots for tasks, circles for meetings or events, and then a dash for like a note that you want to take. And obviously you can have kind of sub bullets for things. And it means that I've got things written down really concisely. It's working brilliantly for work. And I've been doing like a week plan, so if I can show you. This week doesn't seem to have much in it, but yeah, so it's the one I do for work is really kind of rough. It looks a bit like that, really scribbly writing, as I usually do. And the difference is, so I've got, this is the one that I'm doing for like the rest of my life. I do sort of, you know, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then I'm just doing a little review of things in the bottom right corner. Yeah, some notes, etc. But obviously I've only got Monday to Friday for the work one, and then I use the other 3 blocks, the other 3 rectangles for each member of my team. So the Monday to Friday things are really things I'm doing, but then I can take a note as I have one-to-ones with my team of what they're planning to do that week. It's great, because then when I do my kind of weekly roundup with my line manager, everything's just there at hand. It's not like projects are over here and issues logs are over here and this is over here. So yeah, I'm really finding it's really working for me. That's all really. That's all I've got to update you with. I had a great Mother's Day, and that was the day that I was had explained this, and probably explained it in more detail. and probably better than I have now. Yeah, so that was Mother's Day and I got thoroughly spoiled by the family, so that was lovely. And then this Sunday was my birthday, and again got thoroughly spoiled by my family. And this is just part of the present, but I got lots of lovely chocolates because I think I uploaded this. A parcel arrived before Christmas and I opened it up and it was from Hotel Chocolat. And I was very excited, and then discovered that they sent it to the wrong Liz Cole and then had to get it ready for a courier to pick up and take to the right Liz Cole. And Darcy remembered that I'd been so disappointed about that, so she and Ben got me an amazing package from Hotel Chocolat. That's only one of the things that were in it, so that was really nice. And then coming up next weekend is our Ruby wedding, 40 years, can you believe it? So I don't know if I showed you this before, but I lost the diamond out of my engagement ring. Like, I think I noticed it after I took the Christmas tree for Christmas 2019 to the Christmas tree graveyard. I don't know if it had fallen out before that, but I noticed it at that point after I dumped the Christmas tree. I thought, oh, my ring's a bit sharp, and the diamond had fallen out. So instead of getting it replaced with a diamond, I said, then do you have any rubies? So we've kind of been ruby engaged for a year. Yeah, so they had set it and everything in time for my birthday last year. But of course we can't have a big party. Ben's very disappointed we can't have a big party. So we'll just have to have a nice quiet dinner. I think Darcy's going to cook us dinner. And also next Sunday is our granddaughter's 4th birthday already. Can't believe it. So that's gone by really quick. I'm really going to endeavour to get this edited and uploaded. So there we go. This should be me going to buy a notebook to do bullet journal in, and an update after 3.5 weeks of doing bullet journaling, how it's going. If you want to ask any questions, any other questions about it, please do. But Ryder Carroll, who has come up with the concept and obviously honed it, has lots of YouTube videos about it, and I would definitely recommend his book as well. So this is not sponsored, I don't have anything sponsored. I don't earn any money from YouTube. So yeah, there's a little update. Speak to you soon.